B-Pod Studios.
Hey, we're Toucher and Hardy. This hour of our show is brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more with FanDuel. Nick walking is so funny. Because the way his body is proportioned with those little legs and big old butt, he can barely make it. He doesn't cover a lot of ground. You don't cover a lot of ground. No need to argue. I mean, you just don't. You think you could run a 20-minute mile? Nick, it would be the slowest out of all of us, by the way.
I haven't run in a really long time.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you, when Nick is moving, it ain't moving fast. It's a whole thing. And then all the boys in the yard whistle.
He does have a milkshake.
He just says it, and then he keeps going, it's better than yours. And I'm like, all right already. You don't have to keep saying it to me. All right, I get it, Nicholas. Nicholas!
Yours is mine's the one bringing everybody to the yard.
And they say it's better than yours.
All right.
Okay, so
I can't wait anymore. All right.
Let's
go, everybody. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey,
okay, here's the deal. So, by the way, Felger and Mazz, they had Lombardi on. We did an hour of it yesterday. I read some of the stuff online. Any of you that thought that Felger came off bad in that, your opinion means nothing. You're such a moron with not even like dumb, like almost like you don't understand humans, like or how to win a conversation. Or Lombardi came off so horribly bad. That means that you have an inability to critique anything because if you thought Lombardi came off better than that, your whole thing is Felger sucks, and that no matter what would have happened, he could have had Hitler on, and you would have gone like, "Oh, Hitler's the greatest." No, or I don't like Hitler, but Felger was better than Lombardi. Lombardi was awful. All right, but yesterday, so I'm glued into Felger and Mazz now because I'm like, when's the next Lombardi interview? They're out there in Las Vegas. They're on Radio Row. Right. It's a whole happening. And
is there an element of Felger got plenty of flowers, as the kids say, as a result of that Lombardi piece? And
no, but there were people that I read online that were like, Felger came off like a dick, or Felger.
Oh, no, it's stupid. He was great.
No, but what I'm saying is then your opinion means nothing.
Right. No.
Like it was an open and shut case.
Yes.
It's like OJ killed everyone, and then Felger won that.
All I'm saying, Fred, is that maybe Felger needed to be humbled just a tiny bit. Not that that was anyone's thinking here, but balance needs to be restored to the universe.
All right, so we're watching. Everyone's tuned into Felger and Mazz, listening to it on the radio, and it's like 5 something or other, and this happens.
With a guest on from, I think, like the Kansas City newspaper.
Yeah, I didn't hear it live. It's like someone who wasn't Michael Lombardi, let's be honest. It wasn't a big deal.
Matt Nagy did not do well in Chicago, but, if we're talking about an infinite time here where Andy Reid's going to be the coach, maybe it's one of these, like when you guys were at the McDaniel situation, eventually that kind of passing of the torch. And
so you hear somebody interrupting the broadcast.
Just play it.
Okay.
So,
no, I meant we're good.
we're good. Thank you.
No, we're good.
Show.
We're good.
We're good.
For free. There's no pay.
No, we're in the middle of the show.
Welcome to the radio.
We're on the air.
Capello just physically removed the masseuse. This is great. You got to get a shot of this.
That was wild.
You got to get a shot of this. We're good.
The grift doesn't stop in Las Vegas.
We're good. We do it.
Not a big Matt Nagy fan, apparently.
Yeah. You step out of line, we have physical bouncers here to remove you from the set.
Yeah, that was a very angry masseuse. I feel like I'm in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah. Seriously, though, right? Like, what the hell was that? Good God. Oh, that was a highlight. Find Zolak.
Capello just turned into Moose and Rocco. He was the muscle getting him out of here. I love it.
I thought the Lombardi thing was going to be the highlight. I was giving the guy the stop sign. He thought I wanted to give him a high five. That right there. That dude.
had to be physically. You think you can roll into this set and just give us a massage? No, sir. That has to be approved at the highest levels, or you can get your ass kicked.
Seriously.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Well, he saved the day. Whoever that masseuse was obviously saved the day because that guy was a snooze that they were talking to, a real boring guy. So
Matt Nagy.
It just so happens, Hardy, by some twist of fate, that we actually have the audio.
Wait a second.
It's true. Of the massage person. He taped himself going up to Felger and Mazz for some reason. Now, what was happening? If you don't know, if you want to get pissed, Wallach, at this Super Bowl in Vegas, you remember in Phoenix when they didn't have water?
Yes,
they have masseuses walking around.
What?
At the Super Bowl, and like they really are people giving like back rubs. Now they're not interrupting shows.
In Phoenix, you might as well have been outside in the desert, surrounded by nothing.
Right. They didn't have water, but I will tell you this, is that I don't know how we got it, but that guy who came in the middle of their broadcast where they were talking to Snooze McGee, you could tell Felger was happy that happened, too, because he was having a snooze. Like, why do we have this jackass on? But while they were it just so happens that that masseuse was wearing a microphone. I wouldn't know why, but here's... You heard about him being physically removed. Now here is the perspective of that masseuse if he ever wanted to sue Capello.
Hello, massage? Complimentary massage.
Passing the torch.
High five. Hey, hello.
No, I meant we're good.
You are good?
We're good, thank you.
We have cold towel.
No, we're in the middle of a show.
Oh, sorry, sir. It's massage for free. There's no pay.
No, we're in the middle of a show.
No, it's no pay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, there's no tip. No, sir.
We're on air.
You need massage, sir?
Let's go. Get off.
Get off. Sir, you need...
We're off.
Can I help you?
We're on the air.
Sir, I'm from... What is wrong, sir?
Get off.
It's complimentary.
We're on the air. Get out of here.
I'm very quiet. I do no problem, sir. It's okay, gentlemen. I apologize. It's my fault. Your man very strong. He pushed me. Very big muscle. You sure? Massage over here? I give massage to you. I show you first, sir. Sir, I can give to you first. I show you how it works.
I'm not interested.
Okay, you sure?
I'm not interested.
There you go. I mean no harm.
Get out of here.
One of you men over here. Props. Okay. No one massage? Okay. I ask. Sorry, sir. My apology. Gentlemen, thank you.
Yeah.
Like the holdup is, there's no pay. It's complimentary.
Yes. And by the way, the nondescript accent, it's a nondescript accent.
The accent reminds me of Saleh from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, good call.
Sir, you need... Can I help you?
We're on the air.
Sir, I'm from...
You want water? I give you water. Please sit down. Water? Yes, I bring you water.
So I was texted by, for some reason, the massage person texted me. And he said, so the idea that was the guy, first of all, he said, he took a picture of the Pat McAfee show. He said, bro, you're missing out. These dudes cuss on their show like every other word. But the masseuse did send me a text. And the plan for the masseuse was that they were going to be all wasted the night before. And then he was going to go up and say he had met them on their night of being wasted. But, I'm like, oh yeah, they didn't get drunk last night. So the masseuse said, I got an idea. They're giving out massages here. I'm just going to go in there and get kicked out. So he's like, I'm just going to go in and get kicked out. So he said, there are a lot of massages. So he goes, I don't have a pass for tomorrow, but I have an alternate idea for today. I go, cool. They're on until the end of the hour. He goes, can't wait. I go, can't wait to see it. He goes, there are a lot of massage people here. I could interrupt the segment giving back rubs, oils, etc. I said, that would be funny. Got to run back to change, but could make it in time. I said, cool, good luck. And then that was it. That was the whole conversation with him. And then he went and was manhandled by and Felger was very proud that they had that bouncer there with him.
So in case you don't know, Mark Capello is a guy who works for the radio station. He is best known as Zoe's get back guy in the booth.
Yes.
When they're calling Patriots games, Capello is there producing. He's running the broadcast here.
Bleeding Heart Liberal.
He's got the arm bar.
Yeah,
Bleeding Heart Liberal.
Right. Yes.
Just a
Yes.
big Biden guy.
Correct.
And when Zoe gets too excited, he physically puts his arm over Zoe, and that is the physical sign to lay out while Bob Sosi finishes the call.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of stuff in the booth, and he kind of keeps the show going. And apparently he also manhandles people when they're trying to give massages in the middle of Felger Mazz at Radio Row.
Push me. Very big muscle. You sure? Massage over here? I give massage to you. I show you first, sir. Sir, I can give to you first. I show you how it works.
I'm not interested.
Okay, you sure?
I'm not interested.
There you go. I mean no harm.
Get out of here.
My favorite is Mazz. We're on the radio.
Yeah.
That was the part that made me laugh, like out loud.
No, I meant we're good.
You are good?
We're good, thank you.
We have cold towel.
We're in the middle of a show.
Oh, sorry, sir. It's massage for free. There's no pay.
No, we're in the middle of a show.
No, it's no pay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
All right. That is my friend Sebastian. He used to be an intern for me. He works for the Woody Show in L.A. He is, you might know him as the Cart Narc if you go to YouTube. That's how people would know the Cart Narc.
I love the Cart Narc.
Hello, massage? Complimentary massage.
No, I meant we're good.
You are good? We have cold towel.
We're in the middle of a show. We're on air.
You massage, sir?
Get off.
What is wrong, sir? It's complimentary.
We're on the air. Get out of here.
I'm very quiet. I do no problem, sir. It's okay, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's my fault. Your man very strong. Very big muscle. Sir, I can give to you first.
I'm not interested.
Okay, you sure?
Get out of here.
Jesus, Capello. All right. Good job with the song. I like it.
Capello's going to be pissed.
You think?
Capello's going to be pissed.
You know what? But when is Capello not pissed? He's mad at the government.
He's going to be mad if Trump gets the nomination and gets elected again. That will make him very, very upset because, as you accurately described him, bleeding heart liberal.
Well, he's a Sanders guy. I mean, he thinks Biden is Attila the Hun.
Yeah, spread the wealth around to everyone. That's what
It's funny. Like he'll go he'll go. You live in Newton? I'll go, yeah. And he goes, how about that city councilor? And I'll be like, all right, Mark. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the only one who cares. All right. Very good. Thank you, Sebastian. Cart Narc on YouTube. You can check that out. Very funny stuff. And people actually try to kill him. You can watch videos of Sebastian getting guns pulled on him. For real. In parking lots.
Well, they're a bunch of lazy bones, if you ask me.
He puts magnets on cars for people to don't return their carts in the parking lots. And when he does it in Texas, he travels around the country. And he did it in Texas, and a couple people pulled guns on him. He wears a GoPro, and you can see people pull guns on Sebastian for putting a magnet on their car. It's a different kind of place. All right. He went to Japan to do Cart Narcs. He's not married.
So going up to rub Mazz's back mid-segment, that's child's play to him. Yeah. That he had no qualms about it whatsoever.
He didn't. You saw that it was. I had even when I was telling you he was doing it. I had nothing to do. He didn't care. He was just like he's like I'll get kicked out on it.
That's a special breed of don't care. He just doesn't care.
Oh, he would have done way worse if I would have told him. He was an intern of mine. Oh, if I would have been really, I didn't want him to screw him up too. I mean, he would have ripped the crap out of he would have done whatever. He didn't care. No, he's a different kind of guy. He didn't care. All right, we'll be right back. What is this NBA thing? There's a celebrity game?
There's a celebrity. It always happens at the NBA All-Star game. It's during the weekend. I believe it's Friday night, not the dunk competition, not the dunk competition and the three-point shootout and the skills are Saturday. I believe the All-Star game between the celebrities is Friday night.
All right, so John is getting everyone excited. He has a list of those names, and we will try to identify who they are and what they do, even if he gives us hints. I'm told it's almost impossible. We will have that in just a moment.
BackstageCountry.com, your online home for all things country music. Lainey Wilson is on a roll. She's delivering great music and teaming up with some of country's hottest acts. Text Lainey to 45911 to see which 4 Lainey Wilson collabs have us talking at BackstageCountry.com. Text Lainey to 45911 to get a link to the list sent right to your phone from BackstageCountry.com.
One has no idea he's awake.
And it's not much of a surprise.
The other is just realizing what it takes to get up at 4:30.
Do I need to be here?
It's Toucher and Hardy.
Shows you how together this whole operation is.
On 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I rarely smell. I smell today. And I showered yesterday.
Huh. Like a BO smell?
Yep. Oh. Rarely. Very rare. I don't even usually wear deodorant unless I'm talking to a female or something. Like, unless I'm going to see a female.
Will you pull it out in mid-conversation? Like, hold on, baby. I know we're getting along here. We're establishing a rapport. Just excuse me 1 second. Then you reach into your inside jacket pocket and put on a little pit polish.
Yeah, I got I use Right Guard. And I just spray Right Guard everywhere. I'm like my dad. I use a big gold bottle of Right Guard and do that. I'll put cologne on if I'm going out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
John Varvatos cologne. I've had it since the 60s. and the level of the bottle never goes down.
No.
It's a full bottle of John Varvatos cologne. It's been around forever. And I think that's why I get laid so much is because of those things. All right, John, you've been telling us that NBA All-Star Weekend. When is NBA All-Star Weekend already?
Not this weekend, next weekend.
You're saying the weekend following this weekend, It will be NBA All-Star Weekend.
In Indianapolis,
There'll be slam jams. There's a woman who, according to a woman on ESPN, is lowering herself by going into the three-point contest because she's already proven herself
Sabrina
the best three-point.
Ionescu.
Why would she possibly? I mean, she's already proven it. And then, the idea you would go to the woman that said that, you'd say, well, so people would know who she is, that anyone would figure out who she is because no one knew. No one's familiar with the WNBA.
Actually, publicity for that league would be nice. Yes.
Yeah, and it's great for her.
Yes.
She can't, and then the woman goes, the woman, I say she's a woman reporter because she's talking about women affairs. So it's not some blowhard person with a penis. And the woman goes, well, what if she loses? And I would say no one would care. See, the thing is, she's being presented as a great basketball player. She's going out there and being celebrated. This is good for her. It can't hurt. It certainly can help make her some moolah. And I would imagine if you're a WNBA player, picking up a stray endorsement here or there might not be the worst thing in the world. All right, so here we are. We're going to All-Star Weekend. I'm going to see Jaylen Brown Slam Jam. I'm going to see Bam Adebayo. I can't get enough of him. He's going to be making hooks in the lane. But before that, there's a celebrity basketball experience. Now, I just saw Justin Bieber, Michael Bublé, and Will Arnett at the NHL All-Star Game.
All of which are very identifiable.
Oh, Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
I know.
As Canadian
I know nothing
as the day
he
is
does.
long. He is something else.
Apparently, because I watched it was the first time I've seen him is the All-Star Game.
Right.
And a Bublé in the commercial for the soda.
Right.
But all right, here we go.
All right, it's the 2024 Ruffles NBA All-Star Game All-Star Celebrity Game. You know the head coaches. Shannon Sharp is going to coach one team. Stephen A. Smith is going to coach the other team.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they'll argue.
Okay. And you have.
Oh, look at that ass! Now, Stephen A. Did he stock his place with muffin asses?
No, he did not.
Is Jamelli on his team?
No, he is not.
Okay.
He is not. But you do recognize some
Jamelli,
people.
look at that ass!
Like C.J. Stroud, Micah Parsons.
Oh, if we were in prison.
Like a cross between Charles Barkley and Mark Aguirre.
You be my cellmate. Come on.
It looks like Robert Traylor.
You know that butt on Nick does not quit. It brings the boys to the yard. All right, go ahead.
So you do identify some people,
C.J.
but
Stroud, it's
there are some people who you look at and go, who the heck is that?
Okay.
Although they're supposed to be
say.
popular, but I don't necessarily think so. So I'm going to quiz you guys. We got 5 or 6 of them here.
All right.
See if you can identify these people that are playing in the Celebrity All-Star Game.
Celebrity All-Star Game. Who is playing? This is the NBA, the National Basketball Association.
Yes. All right, you ready? First one is A.J. McClain. Who is A.J. McClain?
Is A.J. McClain the guy in the Backstreet Boys that no one knows who that is?
A.J. McClain is indeed in the Backstreet Boys. Yes. Wow.
Okay, so you know how in New Kids on the Block, there's Joey, then there's the lead singer, then there's Donnie, and then there's the two other dudes?
Right.
This is one of the two other dudes. But even worse, because there's the rat-faced guy.
That's A.J. McClain, is the rat-faced guy.
Oh, okay. I thought he was Howie is the...
Howie's the guy you're thinking. A.J. McClain's the rat-faced guy.
Okay, he's a real rat, like a wet rat.
Yes.
I was going to guess he was one of Bruce Willis's unseen children in Die Hard because he's out there to see the wife and kids.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not it. Okay,
No.
Fred.
You know
nothing, Fred.
You know who is doing well is the kid from the Terminator.
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah, he's blowing up nice. All right, go ahead.
Okay, second one. Walker Hayes. Who is Walker Hayes?
Walker Hayes is
Texas
a country music star.
He's a Texas Ranger.
Hardy, I got to give it to you. You're absolutely correct. But
is he the one who dropped the N-bomb? Is he the guy that was saying the N-word and then got more and more famous?
Different guy, but Fred, this one is a close tie to you because I know you love his music. Let's listen to his music.
Frosty, but every now and then when I get paid, I gotta
Oh, every black guy should hit him in the face.
Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to Bourbon Street, stay with
Wallach doing that dance is the most unsettling thing I've seen since I started this show.
Yeah. This song is completely offensive. He's selling it to racist hillbillies, and he's doing it. He's doing like he's doing. That's not how he talks. That's not how he sings. He's doing it in a placating way for a white audience that just gets close enough that like little hints of hip hop. He's a piece of garbage. That guy, a real piece of garbage. And shame on Applebee's.
I gotta spoil my baby with enough grace.
Oh, great. You don't. I hate him. God, and I hate all of you for doing this.
Got to Bourbon Street, stay with the Oreos.
So we played, and you know when they wrote that, when the team of writers, which I'm not even making up, I've read think pieces on this song because I'm not alone in my hatred of this song. Mm-hmm. This is not Fred's just a negative, evil prick. This is a shared. This is a real problem with society. This song.
Well, I like it because it tied the score for me. All I'm worried about is 1-1. The competition.
Right. Yeah, you would know Walker Hayes with your pedestrian taste.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, some of us.
And I like Applebee's. So there you go.
I didn't say I didn't like Applebee's, did I? I said shame on Applebee's.
Frosty, but every now and then when I get paid,
like, why are you singing like that? Like, I guarantee you play any other song of his, he doesn't go like, sing like Deion Sanders rap. That must be the money.
That's right.
Oh God, I hate him. So anyway, by the way, that stupid song took a team of people, and it was one of those things where they just got a team of writers in Nashville, and they paid them. And they sat around for an hour and vomited that up. And then it was a hit. I mean, he'll never have another hit.
Right.
But I mean, so he's going to be around African Americans. Will they be tripping him and taking on his legs for appropriating their culture in a way that isn't even supposed to appeal to them? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
You okay, Fred?
I mean, I really viscerally hate that song.
Which is why
you don't hate it?
No, I think it sucks. But
but you don't hate it as like a cultural, sociological thing. Like
I hate it too, but I got over it like a year ago.
I'm not.
Well, I didn't think about it yesterday. Like in the 7 o'clock hour, it wasn't playing in my head.
It's like Don Henley says, man, you keep carrying that anger, it's going to eat you up inside.
Don Henley, I mean, he did show that with his behavior in the Eagles, that he was a man that was for peace. All right, why don't you throw the bass player into the bus again? Go ahead.
All right, we have another one. Kai Cenat. Who is Kai Cenat?
Well, he's got a cold. He's not famous.
He's an athlete of some kind. I'm going to say he is some kind of like an X Games star.
I'm going to say he's an ironically named Coke dealer.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. He is a 22-year-old YouTuber, has 7 million followers on Twitch.
All right, y'all. Right now, by the thumbnail and title, you guys can see that things are going to be crazy. Things are going on. Before, I had like a random series where I literally.
All right, my daughter has
was living
strep
in
throat right now. If
Airbnbs
she's
with
listening to the
random
show, she's having a heart
Things
attack.
got crazy. But I thought, like.
This is probably your
you feel
favorite
what I'm saying?
guy.
Why not live with some nudists? You feel what I'm saying? If you guys don't know what nudists are,
All right, I'm not making fun of anyone on TikTok because
wearing
it's
any
not
clothes.
for
So right
me,
now,
and I
I'm
understand
not
where
as
there's a
Airbnb,
cultural
all
thing
this-
is happening.
Okay.
Walker, Texas Rangers, my age.
Okay, so it's 1-1. This is the fourth participant in this game, Jewel Lloyd. Who is Jewel Lloyd?
He is the ugly twin brother of the very sexy Jewel.
Hardy?
No, if he was a brother of anybody, it'd be the brother of Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future fame.
I'm sorry.
He's the son of a tryst that Christopher Lloyd had with a stripper, and they came out
That's
with
it.
Jewel.
Dual answer.
I'm sorry, you both are incorrect. That is not correct. Jewel Lloyd is a female who plays for the WNBA's Seattle Storm, the #1 overall pick in 2015.
All right, send your hate mail to Toucher at 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Lloyd streaking to the hole and will lay it up and in.
They streak in the NBA? They make them get naked?
Apparently.
Why'd she shoot a layup? Why didn't she dunk it?
Because she can't. She's a chick. But hey, listen, why do they get naked? That seems sexist.
It does.
The NBA players don't have to get naked.
To the hole and will lay it up and in.
I mean, put your clothes back on. Jesus Christ.
All right, so it's 1-1.
Yeah.
This will decide it all right
Nice,
here.
nice.
I like that there's an odd number so we can
Right
Victor.
here. Adam Blackstone. Who is Adam Blackstone?
Oh, well, this is unfair because it's obviously for Hardy's wheelhouse.
It's a magician.
He's some kind of magician guy.
Adam Blackstone.
Yeah, Harry Blackstone's grandson, son of Harry Blackstone Jr., who I saw perform at the Abbott's Magic Convention. He did his famous floating light bulb trip. Where the trick is the light bulb goes out into the audience and then comes back onto the stage.
Oh, that wasn't at the library where you practiced juggling. That's a different.
No, this
different
was
thing.
an actual performance at a magic convention.
Sorry,
Hardy has a very dark period of time that he remembers very well.
Yeah.
I'm going magician.
And, all right, Fred.
His name is what?
Adam Blackstone.
Okay. He's an archaeologist.
Oh, so sorry. Incorrect. Adam Blackstone, a 41-year-old musician and producer. He works for Justin Timberlake and Nicki Minaj right now, but formerly he worked with these guys.
Oh, the Five?
The Five.
He was known as this unofficial sixth member of the Five. He was like...
Billy Preston.
Yeah, Billy Preston or the guy from the Beatles, the producer of the Beatles.
Yep. So...
Brian Epstein?
Brian Epstein.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's like the Brian Epstein. That was like the sixth member of the Five.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. But you know what? He didn't want his name all over the place. I'm surprised he's playing in this game. He loves hoops. I know that.
Uh-huh.
He's got a big Epiphone tattoo on of the worst guitar ever made on his torso, just like the lead singer of Maroon 5. You know, you don't see a lot of anymore is Maroon 5. You know who you'll never see a lot of anymore is Maroon 5 because that's over.
The Super Bowl thing, that was a crowning achievement?
I think I think everyone realized we've gone too far with the Five. I think everyone after the Super Bowl said, you know what, maybe this didn't need to happen anymore.
So a couple of weeks ago, Adam Levine, who was the lead singer of Maroon 5.
Okay.
Duh.
Jesus, who's our Christ and Savior.
Oh, that is some Sunday morning slow ride music right there.
Yep.
He did a guest DJ set that lasted like throughout the weekend on Lithium. And the reason why is...
Why was he so depressed?
He wanted to. He reached out to our program director, and the program director's like he's a really nice guy. I don't know why, but apparently he just loves the channel. He wants to be a guest DJ, so they let him. Normally, the PD of that channel goes around asking people like, you know, Jack Black or Dave Grohl, please, will you do a guest DJ set? Adam Levine was pestering him to the point where he finally said, okay.
You know who you'll be able to compare them to, and I'm not kidding, is Smash Mouth. And maybe with an early death from Adam Levine as well, just like that befell the guy from Smash Mouth. I can't say, but it can't easily. Once you've been to the top, it's hard to fall to the bottom. You have to be very censored. Now, Lithium plays what kind of music?
90s alternative and grunge.
And that was what. And so was your program director like? Why the hell does he want to do this?
He actually put together a good set list.
I don't doubt that he could curate 90s alternative.
No, but like good songs that you'd be like, oh, that's actually a good song. It wasn't, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
But he's not a 90s alternative.
No, we don't play him.
Even though they pumped him, the first song they did, Harder and Harder to Breathe, was played on 99X in Atlanta.
I was lucky. I never had to play that. We played a lot of crap bands, a lot of crossover, a lot of stuff that belonged only on pop or top 40 radio, but never worked for a station that played Maroon 5. I
finally stood up to the program directors when we played that and said something on the air. It was the first time I ever did that.
And what they said?
They said Sunday morning the rain was summer, just hanging out and playing with myself, loading the gun and cocking it, putting it to my head. This bus better come and hit me now. I've had enough. I don't want to live anymore. A lot of people, it's like you pulled the wool over people's eyes. It's really about knocking yourself off. This building is just high enough for me. I'm on the ledge. Goodbye, cruel world. All right, we will be back. Hardy's got Super Bowl fever.
We got more stuff from the Super Bowl.
This guy, he's going crazy. He's won so much to do with the Super Bowl.
Although there's a huge spoiler alert, we already know who's going to win.
Oh, yes.
Well, there was some debate between the bankroll bunch, and I'm actually on Kendra's side.
Not between the game of record. The game has already decided the game.
Oh, the game still exists.
No, not that different.
The rapper that was friends with Benji from Good Charlotte.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah. And they did a collab. All right, we'll be right back.
BackstageCountry.com, your online home for all things country music. Award-winning movies often have incredible soundtracks, and many of those have gone on to become country gold. We've picked our top 5 country songs that have been nominated for an Oscar. Text Oscar to 45911 to see if your favorite made the list on BackstageCountry.com. Text Oscar to 45911 and we'll send the link straight to your phone.
In the office, in your car, in your footy pajamas, this is how Boston sports fans start their day.
I bet you're just jealous.
Toucher and Hardy on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I ain't got too much to say. It's the Super Bowl. We gonna win that bitch. Super Bowl.
Notre Dame, Bill and Beer. From DePaul, at small forward, Mark Aguirre. And from Indiana, at guard, Isaiah Thomas. Who the hell else was the other two starters? Lambeer, Aguirre, Thomas. Vinny Johnson was the 6th man.
At guard from McNeese State, 62, Joe Dumars.
How could I forget? And then, Dennis Rodman.
Yep.
From wherever the hell he went to college, Dennis Rodman. This hour of Toucher and Hardy brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more with FanDuel. How did I forget Joey D?
I don't know.
He was the only guy who knew the Jordan rules. All right, so what's going on, Hardy? You're all fired up. I know that much.
I can't wait. I've decided to get a charcuterie board after all to really make
that
the
was
day
an
complete.
unfair shot at Kendra. By the way, like you mentioned,
it was a completely fair shot. Nobody thinks about charcuterie when you're doing your Super Bowl snacks, man.
Whatever show is on whatever's on TV, WBZ is out at the Super Bowl, and they got clutch Super Bowl snacks. Are the snacks that you're going to have going to be clutch?
Got to be at the last minute. That's how they're clutch.
No, that's not it at all, dumbass. If it's clutch, it's like, that was clutch, dude. Way to come up with that guac.
Yeah, this Super Bowl party would have sucked, but thank God you brought the prosciutto on the charcuterie board, and now this is an event to remember.
You know what? It's just he hates women.
Cold cheese and those cracker sticks. Is that a cracker?
Unless you're Mary Lou Retton, he's got no time for you.
Why is it just like a skinny, dry piece of flour? Oh, that's a cracker stick. It's on a charcuterie board. It's good this way. Have some cold cheese that stinks to go along with it. Have a pickle. Have a tiny little pickle to go along with it. No thanks.
I'll have the pickle. And just because it's tiny doesn't mean it can't do the job.
Hey, there you go. Spoiler alert, gentlemen. We know who's going to win the Super Bowl thanks to Madden 24. The game has been played. The official results are in. Would you like to guess who wins the game and by how much? By the way,
Kansas City wins 30-28.
Already saw it.
I saw it on your screen.
All right, well.
I'm sorry to blow the bit.
Yeah.
Now we got nothing until 10. We got an hour and 12 minutes to kill.
I know we were going to ride that for as long as possible. You know what? I'm going to – have you played Madden recently?
I have no.
So anyway, like kids are playing Madden, they get really good at it, and it makes them good at coaching football. Like that is like – it's so sophisticated now that like you probably could coach at high school level and like be able to draw plays and things of that nature just because you played Madden. So look for a bunch of kids with blue mohawks.
Oh, I'm
Ninja.
Sure, I'm sure if you get into it and you get good at it, it's really fun. I just haven't played it.
No. It's no fun.
Okay. Something
it's
happened.
Just a diversion.
Something happened in Las Vegas yesterday, and I wondered at the time if it was the same guy. And it's the same guy. Did you see the guy climbing the sphere yesterday in Las Vegas?
No.
So a guy, he was spotted by first onlookers, and then the TV cameras got there. An online content creator was taken into custody after he climbed to the top of the Las Vegas sphere. He was now he says, to raise money for a homeless pregnant woman.
Yeah. Thanks.
His name is
that was a close call. I thought we weren't going to be able to pay for that abortion.
He's a daredevil. His name is Masseuse Deschamps, known as the pro-life Spider-Man. He has been doing this for a while, and I wondered, is this the same guy that did it in Phoenix last year that we actually saw because he was scaling a tower that I think was abandoned? I don't think anything was going on inside that office tower post-COVID. Sure enough, same guy, and all he said once he got done was that he climbed the structure to raise money for a mother named Isabel.
Oh, so we know exactly how to get her money.
Yes.
How do we get her money? He climbed it. He accomplished that. It was to raise money for Isabel.
Right.
How do we give Isabel the money? Did he explain that?
Well, maybe he'll explain it in some more of his online content that he will post later. Once he got to the top of the sphere, the police made him go down through the top. They wouldn't allow him to scale back down the outside of the sphere.
Oh, you're able to have like a trap door that you can go down?
There's got to be openings at the top of that thing, right?
I don't know anything about the sphere except that I can't wait until Dead & Company are there.
The same guy who scaled the New York Times building in Manhattan in May of 2022, he hung a banner that said abortion kills more than 9/11 every week. But he said 911 on his sign. He also climbed a tower in Oklahoma City like a month later.
And then 4 people saw it.
And then
picked the wrong city.
And then it was exactly a year ago yesterday, he did climb the 40-story tower in Phoenix, just 15 miles away from the Super Bowl site. And that time he was claimed to be raising awareness and money for anti-abortion causes.
All right.
So that's Maison Deschamps. That's what he was up to yesterday. But the big news, Fred.
Did he paint a mustache on the Mona Lisa? Did he put a urinal up on a gallery wall and call it art?
No. Did you see those scamps throwing soup on the Mona Lisa, though, last week?
I did. And did you say that the Mona Lisa is protected by about 17,000 pounds of plastic?
And it's really small. You can't get close to it. And it's far
I didn't
away.
even bother going. The line was too big. But I was talking about Deschamps, the artist. He had a piece that it was in a gallery in England called The S Word, and it was just poo.
And you spent all your time there.
I actually like him. I like urinal. Like, he was just like, oh, you're having an art museum opening? Okay, well, this is my art. It's a urinal, and I want you to actually use it. Yes!
The big event this weekend is, of course, Rob Gronkowski's Super Bowl party.
Sure.
Which will be taking place on Saturday at the Encore Beach Club. Would you like to guess as to who he has attending with him to play the music?
Pitbull.
I've heard that they are legally distributing fentanyl there.
Oh.
So it is going to be quite a bash.
There was a DEA guest on yesterday with Zolak and Bertrand. He came with Rod Woodson to talk about fentanyl. That was the whole.
Wow.
That was the whole point
It's
of
smart.
the thing. And
I was just telling Kendra, you got to be careful about the fent.
one pill can kill. That was the guy's message.
Now we're going to be serious, but in all seriousness, like, you can't trust people's drugs anymore because it could have fentanyl in it, and they're even cutting opiates with it. Like, you can't do coke anymore. And as I told you guys before, I know a woman worked at the law office, not a big partier, went out with some people, was drinking, decided that, I haven't done cocaine in 10 years. I'll do some cocaine. She did cocaine. It was laced with fentanyl. Her body couldn't take it because she hadn't done drugs in so long, and it killed her. So that is, I'll be serious. Yeah, don't do fentanyl. All right, go ahead. So Rob Gronkowski is having...
Soy fiesta.
That's right.
He is having Patti Smith playing. The Talking Heads.
Bob Dylan.
Jacob Dylan.
He's having John Lee Hooker.
Afrojack, which is related to Afro Man. Different guy.
I don't know who Afrojack is.
I don't know who Afrojack is. Flo Rida.
Okay, I've heard
Ooh, he's getting all the big names. So his whole brand is I'm just corny and things that weren't even cool when they were around.
Big booty, hoe, big booty, hoe.
Nick,
Sharika, I'm like, damn,
you don't
that
have
booty's
to.
huge.
But, it would be nice if you got up and danced during these songs. If we play Apple Bottom, it would be nice if the one guy with a sweet little apple bottom
Big booty, hoe.
DJ Irie and Dante are all playing at the Encore Beach Club for the...
Dante is just the janitor, and then they bring him up in a feel-good moment.
What's the weather like in Vegas this week for the beach club?
50 degrees.
Okay.
All right, well, they'll have...
How about this? Tickets. General admission tickets. $75 for females. $125 for male.
Yeah, I like that because I like it.
I'm not. This is on the ticket website.
That's all right with me because I'm going there. I'm getting laid. If I'm going to Gronk's Bash, I want as many of girls with curves in all the right places.
Yo soy dia y dia.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, that sounds horrible. All right, Mike Giardi, he was at the Senior Bowl. He's been covering what's going on. What should the Patriots do in the draft? What does he make of these signings that they've made for coordinators that seem, quite frankly, if I could be so bold, underwhelming? And not the first, second, third, fourth, fifth guys that they interviewed. We'll talk to Giardi about all this stuff.